Hello, this is Kenli Schoolland of the International Society for Individual Liberty. In an attempt to learn more about what's really happening on the ground in Venezuela, I have with me today Giannina Raffo, a young activist in Venezuela who works for the Center of Dissemination of Economic Knowledge, CEDICE. So tell me, Giannina, how did this all start?
All happened because in Táchira, that is the state of Venezuela, was a big protest. And in that protest, 6 students is put in jail with no reason. It's only protest. So during protest, the government sends they arm people and they pilot people, and two people was killed. So it's big irony, like I say in the article, because they are killing people that I protest against insecurity. So that don't make sense.
By insecurity, do you mean crime? Or
Crime.
Yeah.
20,000 people was murdered in 2030.
Wow, and murdered by government or by
No.
other people?
Other people, because the society is so poor that people need to rob, need to kidnap to obtain some kind of money. So the government is not doing nothing to protect the people of that people. So in the end, the government is the guilty of the 20,000 crimes that happened last year.
With these protests, has there been looting or has crime increased because of the greater insecurity?
Yeah, totally. The real issue here is that government knows that people are dying because of insecurity and do nothing. So the main objective of that protest is create awareness to people that really don't know about the kill, because the media doesn't say anything. You put BTV, that is the media of the government, never talk about murders, never talk about kidnaps, only talk about the great Chavez and the great and the great things they do, but never inform really people that Caracas and Venezuela is really dangerous, and we really need answers. We don't want violence or put down the government. Only with answers and really take care about the people, because that is the job of a president, not doing the ridiculous in TV shows that I always do.
Has the crime increased under Maduro's reign, or is it just a consistent problem over the past?
Increase, and it's alarming, because with Chavez, 14 years of Chavez is really, really unsafe, but with Maduro it's insane. It's especially because Maduro doesn't have the power that Chavez.
I hear that the latest protests have seen both rival protests of pro-government supporters and anti-government supporters. What do the pro-government supporters say about the crime, the levels of crime, and the police brutality?
That is interesting, because they don't say anything about that. It looks like he lives in other country, because I don't understand how people can feel insecure in this city, in this country. The government pays that people. For example, the government pays Colectivo 23 de Enero, who is a group of people who his job is killing people. The only work is create fear and defending the government with guns at any level. That people can go to your home and kill to you and say, look, you can say anything wrong about Maduro because he's my president. And that is the argument. So that people is really dangerous. And that people is what killed Basil and Roberto, 2 students, friends of mine, the 12th of February. And the government don't do anything about it.
So it's not officially police forces that shot these students.
No.
It's people that are supporters.
It's like paramilitary forces. Other part. That is more dangerous.
And it's kind of a scapegoat for the government. They can say, We didn't do any of this.
Exactly.
Are they showing any signs of addressing the protesters' issues at all?
No.
No.
It's worse because yesterday he go out in TV show and Maduro says that we are fast. We are like the guilty of that kills. And I understand, how can I kill my friend? Basil
Really?
was my friend.
Goodness.
So
how does he say that the people are guilty because they rose up? If they had just been quiet and
no, because we are put it all together to make him look back. Like all the international media says that he's a murderer and he's a violent people. And I mean, that's amazing. I don't have to kill my friend to prove that he is a communist. So they blame Obama for that protest. Can you imagine that level of stupidity? I mean, Obama doesn't know how can do whatever in Venezuela. He doesn't care Venezuela, but he is still saying that the empire of United States is trying to kill them, and so the big protest will be tomorrow, and the government has a protest the same day. But the real issue here is they put the protest tomorrow to create violence. They want more kills and they want more people shot. Because if they kill more people is afraid.
Sure. Have you seen protests like this before?
Yeah, in 2002 was a really, really big protest like that, but ended so bad. So many people killed and so many people in jail. I mean, so people is afraid that this end like this time. But this time it's different. Because we have objectives and we have goals, and we don't believe in the government wants peace. The government don't want peace, and everybody knows that now. In that time, they have so many people to support Chavez. I mean, like 10 million people support Chavez by that. But now they don't have the support. People is not believing Chavism anymore. So that is the difference.
How did it end last time exactly?
The biggest killing of the government was the 11th of April of 2002, where like 100 people was killed. The point is that the shooters, I mean the killers of 11th of April, now is in the government.
Do you think that any of the people looked to the Arab Spring and saw that as an example of what they could have?
People is inspired in that countries who wins their own freedom. Nobody has to go to that countries to fight for the people. The people themselves fight for their freedom, and that is Venezuela is inspired Ukraine and Yemen and Libya and Egypt, and so, oh my God, governments are not forever.
Do you see people like normal people? Students are normal people too, but students tend to be more active and politically minded. Do you see normal people, average people like the baker or the grocery assistant? Are these types of people involved in the protests or speaking out at all?
Totally. It's because they is damaged too. The economy is hurting them too, and the insecurity and the crime. So in that point, any people in Venezuela can be indifferent to the situation.
They can't just brush it off because it's everyone.
Exactly. It's not only students. Everyone is fighting. My mother, my grandmother, everyone is fighting. While we are in that protest, the government put another change and control in the current money.
Oh, in the currency.
Yeah. We almost is in hyperinflation right now.
Okay.
It's really bad. So meanwhile, people are fighting in the street. The economics is going down. That bad, really bad. So
what about food?
Venezuela right now is like a prison. It's like jail. We only can eat what is in the supermarket by now. So for that reason, people buy like crazy. Buy 60 pounds of, I don't know, sugar.
Would buy a lot of sugar or flour because that at least will hold its value.
The government says that the guilty of that is the private enterprise.
It seems that throughout history, governments are weakest most when food is in question because it affects everyone.
Yeah, totally. And you know what is absurd? That people, when he go to the supermarket, he have to put a number in his wrist and here in his hand because you cannot buy two different sugars or two different flours. You can only buy one because the government is controlling what people eat. So in that point, what is freedom? Where is freedom? I can buy whatever I want, right?
Yeah.
It's a number to put in your hand to control. Oh, Kenli buys sugar today. She cannot buy sugar tomorrow. That is another level of dictatorship, of control of the people. And I really think it's humiliating.
Who enforces this? Who is it? People who work at the supermarket or government officials that are there?
The army is putting outside the supermarkets doing that, trying to control people.
So right now, what are you doing to fight?
When I can't go to protest in the streets, I stay in home and trying to find the loosened students and trying to help him with legal assistance, psychological assistance, medical assistance, all free. So we find the student who is in jail and trying to call his families and say, look, we are helping. It's totally free, and we put a voice in your kid because we know that you don't have money to pay legal assistance in Venezuela. Is ridiculous expensive. So I contact some lawyers that I know and say, look, I need to help me to release a young student who is in jail, and he wants to present charges against the state because he was tortured and he is really damaged, psychological damage and also physical damage. So I hope that government pays for the deaths and also pays for the damage who is doing in the kid's life. I mean, I know a kid who is in jail in 12th of February by now, and he only has 18 years old.
Wow.
He's a kid. He doesn't know about his rights or the Constitution. I mean, no reason is that in jail he doesn't have guns, he doesn't have proof. So he wants to be free, and he has to be free. So I looking for help, legal help for them, and 26 students is still in jail. So I think I have to work harder.
Yeah, and do the lawyers stand to are they putting themselves in danger by representing these students?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the government put them in the blacklist. They do it for the cause.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fighting for freedom, and they doesn't care about be put in the blacklist of the government.
And how is it that you find these students?
Well, by the internet, by Twitter and Facebook, because we don't have national media support us. The families put in Twitter, oh my God, Maria doesn't show in home. She is in the protest. 3 days she doesn't arrive. She doesn't arrive home. So I look for her in the internet, in the website of the police army, and then I go there ask for her. Look, I want to talk with Maria Sanchez, for example. So he has to talk. They have to tell me the truth. And in that point, I look for her or for him a lawyer. We want to create later a campaign with their names. I mean, their rights has violated, it has damaged. So we want to create an awareness campaign. Like, look, that people, the only thing that people do is thinking different. And that's not fair. He put in jail for that reason.
What are some ways that people outside of Venezuela can help the cause?
Publishing photos and publishing videos, international media can help because people have the right to know what is happening in Venezuela. It's not only a bunch of people angry. No, it's more than that. It's freedom.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much for what you're doing.